when you do your digital marketing thing, apart from teaching, when you do your digital marketing, is there any specific strategy you have in mind, or you do
Yes.
experiments?
See, marketing is all about experiment first. Second, these days it is content created. How friendly content you are creating, how flexible you are to adapt the changes. Kabhi kisi zamane mein TV was the only concern, but
Right.
these days I need my own space.
Right.
I need that my entire advertisement should be there on my phone itself.
Right.
So how much flexible you are, how much realistic you are actually.
Hello everyone, my name is Manisha Puri. Welcome back to our channel Xaphal, and today we will get to know more about a career in digital marketing. And for that, we have with us Professor Shenky. Welcome to our show, Xaphal. How are you?
Absolutely great. How are you?
Great. Before we talk about your education and your college days, I want you to tell our viewers a little bit about your current job role and what are the current responsibilities you are handling right now.
Thank you so much, Panisha, for inviting me to this talk show. And well, let's start with my current role. Right now, I'm working as an assistant professor in Institute of Management and Studies. Along with that, I am a creative director of a magazine that is iTransform, which has been run by International Institute of Influencers, Dubai. So this is the current role, challenging role that I'm performing and doing these days.
Right. I think recently you have been awarded by Young Influential Faculty of the Year Award by International Institute of Influencers. So tell us a little bit about your experience.
Yeah, well, by the grace of God's and by my parents' blessing, I have recently bestowed with Young Influential Faculty Award. That award was in collaboration with Crown University, South America, World Book of Records,
Great.
and n number of things were there which were associated to it. Obviously, it was an amazing experience receiving and bestowed with that particular honor. I'm sure that in the coming years also I will be nominated for sure. I need to raise my benchmark for that.
Great.
I needed best wishes for this.
So, what do you like mostly about your job, and tell us a little bit about your day-to-day challenges?
Yeah. See, as I told you that I am a assistant professor by profession majorly. So this role is almost a challenging role. Challenging in the way is nowadays the expectation of the student is too high. They
True.
need everything to be get right away at the right click, thanks to the digital marketing itself. So the expectation bar is too much high, but they're not focusing on their skills. First thing, they want that just an example. When a student enter to the college, what they
Right.
expect, I should get a direct placement of 12 lakh, 15 lakh, 16 lakhs. So, but
Right.
whether they are working on their skills,
Right.
this was the first day expectation I'm talking to you.
Right.
Another most important challenge is that how many students are reading books these days. We do spoon feed each and everything with the students, but how many of them are there who are the continuous readers?
Right.
And third most important thing is the curriculum. In India, basically, we are facing and preparing the kind of a curriculum which is industry based in previous years. Like this year,
Right.
if I'm inculcating something new, it will be like from the previous year what is going on. What
Right.
about the future concern?
True.
So these are the major challenges that students will going to face in the coming years.
So, how you tackle all this situation? Like, is it a challenging
Uh,
thing for you? Like in COVID, you have to just sit on a Zoom meeting and set up a Zoom meeting, and students who are not willing to attend those classes, but you just keep on pushing them.
yeah. Panisha, I want to add one thing here that in marketing, I used to teach key content has to be user friendly.
Right.
But in teaching also, we have to prepare such kind of pedagogical content which is student friendly and student
Right.
user effectively. Like in 40 minutes of my lecture, I cannot be a boredom faculty who is just giving a lecture and then just shut off. I
Right.
need to be have an involving pedagogies, wonderful assignments, some case studies, some worksheets, so that they should be involved altogether. And Kahoot and apps are there which will help you to involve n number of students to like quizzes and all.
So
So
you
it
need to,
requires an
yeah,
extensive process to be done.
you need to just give all the examples as well. Now with the time, it's not about the
Yeah.
theory; it's all about the practical as well in digital
Not
marketing.
only examples, they need to involve them through that media only. They can involve into some role plays.
Right.
some in additional simulation activities or so that they would feel involved into that topic. Like
Right.
if I'm talking a traditional and a modern marketing, so they have
Right.
to show me by casing a role play and all.
Right.
This shows them that they're involved into that process.
If we talk about startups, like why digital marketing is so important for startup, what do you think?
See, if a person is starting a business, he or she cannot do entire business by themselves.
Right.
The person is not the all-rounder person.
Right.
A person cannot be the strategist itself. They
Right.
cannot be the analyst itself. So from where all these things will going to be triggered down.
Right.
McKinsey in recent report have said that by 2025 there will be 15 to 20 millions of job available in all over the world in digital marketing. So
Right.
from where this ocean of jobs are going to come? Is it was there in the vacuum or it has been created? So this is the big challenge, and I want to show you this thing.
Sure, sure.
We talk about digital marketing is just for the single domain, but not. It is not like that.
Right.
Nowadays, you need to think upon that whether you are a person who is investing too much into your business and you want to come down with so many aspects, or a person who wants to go for the organic things.
Right.
Like if I talk about the overall digital marketing areas, we can hire people for digital marketing simply,
True.
for marketing strategy, for media planning, creative marketing, public relations. These are the general domains.
Right.
But if I talk about a person who is going to start their business with some sort of amount of money, not too much big, I'm expecting first to have an organic customers first.
Right.
So I can have a people for own marketing, content marketing, or analytics. Because not be the 100% person in every field, or I cannot be the master of this ocean. So
Right.
I need to hire people for all these jobs. And
Right.
see, the paid marketing roles is altogether a different ocean.
Right.
Search, display, search engine marketing, social media advertising. See the job of Facebook people.
Yes.
Kab se Facebook was there, and Facebook suite in India is popular from last 3-4 years only.
Yeah.
So the mindset of customers is changing. This youth is changing the altogether thought of the customers now.
When you do your digital marketing thing, apart from teaching, when you do your digital marketing, is there any specific strategy you have in mind?
See, marketing is all about experiment first. Second, these days it is content created. How friendly content you are creating, how flexible you are to adapt the changes. Kabhi kisi zamane mein TV was the only concern, but
Right.
these days I need my own space.
Right.
I need that my entire advertisement should be there on my phone itself.
Right.
So how much flexible you are, how much realistic you are actually. So you need to
Right.
understand the priority level of your customers. You cannot just bring down the entire lot on their head that these are my products, I'm selling all these things.
Right.
You need to come up with their creative ideas, involving ideas, define your audience.
Right.
Every person is a customer in this world, but
Right.
who all are your customers? You need to understand that. Then decide what is there in your house and what you can outsource easily. Everything, if you are doing it by your own, obviously there are major chances of errors. So understand that point.
I also wanted to know, I'm curious about it, like how digital marketing is different from the traditional marketing.
Any person who is having an interest of marketing can be a digital marketer.
Okay.
Certain skills are there obviously, but you need to have your interest. See, the people, the faculties are selling seats to the colleges, to the students actually. Right. If you go to a bank, people will sell you some policies, some accounts. So selling is not a part where you can escape out of it. So it's a part of business and jobs these days.
Right.
So these skills that can required is you need to be to and fro in your data analysis. You need to understand कि ocean में से जो output है वो मेरे किस काम का है. 2 plus 2, I gave you the example, is 4. But kya wo 4 is relevant to me or it is all out of the box?
Right.
Then create your own content. Be innovative in the market. Whatsoever things you are doing, make sure you are having your own innovation.
Right.
Something unique. Customer want to see something unique. Burger King is entering into the market, so they have their own campaigns on new things into the market, so they are sustaining.
Right.
So think about a Samsung. They're just launching a new phone and they are only entering into your mobile phones. Yes. Every day I'm getting a message from Samsung that if you want to buy this mobile phone, go and check it out. So different content, different mode chatbots companies are using. So why they are doing it, all these things? Only to give them a different spice or a flavor in the market. Then try to build your search engine optimization properly. Make sure that your website is friendly enough so that all sort of customers who are visiting your pages or your website should be able to view it clearly. It should not be creating any confusion or any problem. And of course, a kind of a communication that you are doing, it should be flawless. It should be according to, like, you are a female, you can connect with that, how sugar have entered into the Indian market.
Right.
The policies were free, discounts,
True.
in thousands what they are giving as a bundle of products. So what kind of communication you are giving to your customers now, they will give you back such kind of
These
things.
are like a little strategies that work out.
Yeah. So you need to understand that the small strategies will going to give you a good amount of customers. And obviously, last and most important is CRM. That is customer relationship management. These days, a company who is not working on CRM is not going to sustain too long. You need to understand the importance of your customers and why they are coming to you. See,
Right.
people in India have n number of offers, thanks to Sephora, who has given n number of offers. But what is there? Some again, people are offering Nika.
Right.
Again, people are
Yes.
looking and just scrolling the things on Nika. So what is the reason behind this? The kind of communication, the kind of content that they are creating. I cannot prepare strategies randomly in my mind. I need to understand my audience first. I need to understand what message is clear to them. Right. If a student is there, I can only talk to them that this is your prior concern, and after that you will be getting a placement of this. And obviously, if I'll quote them in lakhs, it will going to give directly in their mind. Right. So I need to understand my audience first. What message I need to keep on telling them again and again. And obviously, in digital marketing, you need to be constant. You need to be continuous. Once on a time, if you've uploaded one thing on your page or so, how many customers will remember it actually? No, very few. No. Maybe
after a few days.
Yeah. It has to be continuous enough. Like again and again, I'm showcasing the same thing. Customer bore ho jana chahiye, but hum nahi bore hone chahiye.
You have mentioned about a lot of things like this strategies might work and this strategies might not work. So do you experiment initially, like if you are working for a startup, do you experiment every platform, or you prefer specific platform for a specific product? For example, I have clothes manufacturing business and I wanted to sell my clothes and just to promote it digitally so that I can get customers. So how you do the digital marketing in that scenario?
Generally, if you are looking forward to the digital marketing of your particular product or a particular brand, first I told you that you need to understand your targeted customer. STP is the essence of everything.
Yes.
Your segmentation, targeting, and positioning. Understand your market base. Right. Then understand that how much amount is there that you need to invest. Okay. Is it possible that you can get it back through campaigns, through conversions, through sales in the market? Then understand that what sort of actual keywords you can apply in order to increase the reach of your product, in order to increase the reach amongst your clients. What sort of keywords, what sort of campaigns you are running in the market. And these days you can become global by just using local. That means it's your creativity. The word, the brand itself can become a global if you have that capability to serve your customers well and good. So now the bar is not that I am a UP based or a particular based area based person and I only sell the things in that boundary itself. Everybody is free to sell anywhere these days. During COVID, we all have witnessed that even n number of companies who were selling garments and a branded companies is also coming to sell masks. Peter England, Venus, and we all have seen that. The companies who are having a big name are also selling masks at that time. Right. So you need to be proactive that if the situation comes, I need to react like that. I cannot be stable into that condition. I need to be more reactive. Then response to your customers, to your followers frequently so that they know that somebody is there who can take care of my queries. Thanks to chatbots. Mobile make bar, we have registered our number and every time they'll give you a call that any query that you have, you can ask from us. We are ready to serve you. So these are all the factors which will help you to connect with your customers better.
Is there any specific course required? And is there any specific graduation or post graduation required for that? Is there any qualification requirement? Is there?
See, Panisha, actually, the students who are just interested in doing course of digital marketing, generally, digital marketing is an ocean. I'm telling you again and again. Every student, rather than opting a digital marketing as a big domain, focus on a particular thing. Obviously, how they will be focusing on a particular thing. As a trainer, I can tell them opt for a basic course,
Okay.
understand the various major skills that you can understand better, and then opt a complete integrated course of that on a broader domain.
Okay.
And there are n number of portals from where you can connect and from where you can learn. Nowadays, that tradition is not going on.
Right.
It is, I've told you that now 35,000 jobs are there that are available in the digital marketing domain. So students can just brush up their activities, brush up their skills in this.
Right.
If they are learned people.
So what are the pro tips you would like to give our viewers?
Tips. Being a teacher and a professional into this, Manisha, I have 2 tips for all the viewers. First, don't take tension, but be concerned. I have seen n number of students that they do take tension prior to their examination, but they're not concerned about their performance. A day before, or a night before, or a month before they started studying, they only focused about their scores. What about the knowledge? We Indians and the students are lacking into it. So they should be focused on this parameter. Like I don't need not to take tension, but I have to be more concerned. My marks, my skills, my education have to be on bang on thing.
Right.
Second, focus and work hard. Nothing is free in this world. Nothing you can get easy. The zeros and lakhs comes to those who really work hard. Students are there who can get the placements of lakhs and even in crores also, but you need to understand the actual work hard of that behind to that. So just sitting and only mugging up the things, just getting the knowledge of broader domain will not take you anywhere.
So what is your success mantra?
I have changed my success mantra. I'll tell you why. When I did my post-graduation, I have entered into this teaching profession. I came to know that teaching is a very, because I would love to teach. So I thought that it gives me a kind of a satisfaction. So at that time, I believe upgrading yourself is the only mantra. But nowadays, I'll tell you, time management is the only mantra.
Okay.
We get to know entire things slowly by the passage of time, by the passage of your education, or by the passage of your maybe the position also at your workplace. Right. But the time management, the kind of thought or the thinking process that you are developing has to be your mantra.
Great.
Students who are more focused from the starting will going to reach their targets earlier. Right. So it's a thought process. You can get connect, you can get links, you can get networking, you can get help, but your thought has to be clear. Right. So this is the mantra for the students and for all the viewers. And I think that the people who are focused more can help them to become the kind of a person that they are willing to.
So yes, time management is very important. So how you manage your time, your day-to-day activities?
It's a big challenging aspect, but over the years, when you'll come and enter into my shoes, in my age bracket, you'll automatically understand that we do keep a track on our timings. That okay, these are the priorities these days. Let's focus on this.
Okay.
But I want to teach this thing to the students also.
Right.
Like learning after 30s will not going to give you a good thing these days. Why not to start at the right time?
True. Yeah, as you was talking about the marketing and having networks, how you use these tools like LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook to connect people, and how you initiate the conversation.
When I talk about a LinkedIn Connect is when I am posting certain things. Maybe many people are there who will just like my page, who will just share the things on my page, who will try to connect me. And obviously, a person who is contacting me on my post and on my things, I would answer them to their queries. I told you, you have to be consistent. You have to be regular. You have to be continuous, answering to your people who are interested in you. Slowly and gradually, this networking will not going to build in a day, but slowly and gradually you will going to develop entire thing, and you will find it out that my entire networking is doing masters.
True.
Networking will not going to build in a day. It requires huge patience and connectivity. How social you are, it depends on that.
Is
And
collaboration?
I believe that, see, students are using Facebook, but they are not too much savvy on LinkedIn prior to their college days.
Right.
I suggest that at least utilize your 10 minutes every day on LinkedIn, scrolling the pages of people, scrolling the accounts of people. Try to add multiple CEOs or the people of your domain into your particular that page or your account, so that by the end of the day, by the end of your 3 to 4 years, you would have a sufficient amount of networking in your page.
Right. Great.
Also, one you can say one tip I used to give to my student also, Panisha, I would like to share it here also. When you enter to your post graduation or undergraduate courses, the people who are more concerned about their particular industry, a particular job, let's start studying about industry wise. Like when I enter to a college, I want to be a marketing manager. I opt one industry and I start reading about it, what they are telling, what they are doing, what going on in the market. So after 3 years or maybe after 5 years, don't you think I'm the only person who is having an n number of library of that particular thing?
Right.
I would be a big resource person, and that is just by going like that. I need not to devote my time sitting specifically for that particular learning.
Right.
So the moment you'll be sitting for a job call or for your business, you have n number of experience about what is going on in the market.
Right.
So you are developing your experience. That's it. So this is a tip I think, and students should come up with this. This is a brilliant thing that I used to tell my students also.
Great learning. Reading is very important nowadays, and at least we should devote 5 to 10 minutes in reading. That will be helpful. Accordingly,
and also on Facebook and LinkedIn too. These days, Snapchat is also coming, but let's not bar ourselves on using that too.
Yes.
Because everything is creating a marketplace these days.
Yeah, I have seen that there are some posts on Snapchat, like small videos are there. So people are using Snapchat as a digital marketing platform nowadays. So maybe in future.
See, Cameo. Snapchat Cameo is there, who is giving you the shortcuts of your merging two people together now, and then after paying it, you can sell your product over there. I can merge two people randomly and I can showcase my product over there.
Yes.
See how these apps are doing wonders in market.
Thank you so much for joining us and sharing your insights with the students who are watching this show. That might be helpful for them, those who are who want to make their career in digital marketing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Panisha, for inviting me and honoring me for giving a talk show like this. Indeed, it was a wonderful feeling talking to you in just a very easy manner. And you made this talk such a light talk. And you are a great host, actually.
Thank you so much.